Right then guys, in this video I want to be talking about classic zombies, and I want to talk about what makes classic zombies, why zombies isn't the same anymore, and why we will never get it back to that state it used to be back in the day. This just sparked my memory because I made a video reacting to the new zombies map and it looks really good. The new map's really nice, only good things are being said about it. Then I hopped back on Black Ops 6 Zombies and I just thought zombies just not feel the same anymore. I got the Nebula camo last year, so I spent days on zombies too, and it wasn't that enjoyable going for the camo, to be honest. I literally did it for the camo, that's it. But playing zombies how I used to play it back in the day, it just didn't hit the same. Going for the Easter eggs, it just doesn't hit the same on this Call of Duty. They literally feels like they made this zombies for the camo grind, and that's the only thing that's fun on it. So I want to talk about a few things that I think would make classic zombies again, what the problems are with zombies today. I have a comment here from a previous video I was watching, and this sums it up beautifully. Classic zombies felt like its own game, whilst modern zombies feels like a game mode, and they hit the nail on the head there. That is spot on. So first of all, got a breakthrough of loads of different things that I think just kind of ruin zombies today. The triple pack-a-punch system, for me that just feels really unnecessary, and I know I'm not the only one. All the zombies community think that, especially of how many points it takes to pack a weapon 3 times. It takes like 70k points. Who wants to pack-a-punch a gun that many times? Not many people. You want to get it packed once, and then usually on some games you have the second pack, which would give you, you know, cool little effects, fireworks, dead wire, this, that, the rest, like, and that was the amount you needed. That was the maximum. That cost 7.5k. On Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, it would cost you 5k to pack and then 2.5 to get the effect. 7.5. Whereas for a triple pack on this game, which doesn't even give you an effect or anything, just makes it a bit more powerful, 70k points. For me, I just don't feel like that's needed anymore. Like, it isn't that enjoyable. It just doesn't have the same enjoyment of pack-a-punching anymore. I remember back in the day, Black Ops 3 in particular, when you're getting dead wire or turned or something like that, it was sort of a gamble and it was actually fun, and it felt like there was a purpose to pack-a-punch again, to change up your sort of effect and get something unique on the weapon. I just don't think triple pack needs to be in the game. Speaking of pack-a-punch, the next point is the pack-a-punch effects. I play a lot of Black Ops 3 zombies still. You know, I go for Easter eggs all the time, I go for speed runs, I go for high rounds on BO3. It is really fun, and the pack-a-punch effect is one of the best parts of the game. Completely change your game and change that weapon. There's actually a purpose to it. You know, for high rounds, so many maps require dead wire, which is a pack-a-punch effect, and all round there's usefulness to it. To get rid of that for a triple pack system, for me, nah. It just doesn't, there's no point. There literally isn't a point. I feel like that's the first thing that should be reverted. If you're not going to add the effects back, which I think you definitely should, don't make a triple pack in the next game. Double pack is more than enough. When you play, say, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and even 4, the feeling of zombies is so much better. Movement aside, because obviously they go with the current movement of the game, but things like armor, my next point, it just feels weird on zombies to me. It really doesn't fit at all. Like, we play in Warzone or zombies, or we play like a DMZ or zombies. If it's a DMZ, I can see why, but in a classic round-based zombies, having armor is stupid. I really hate it. I mean, the fundamentals behind it, the amount of times it can screw you over is another level. I like it that you know how much health you have. 4 whacks from a zombie without Jug, and with Jug it goes up to 6, 7. I don't actually know what it is, but say that's the system of how it used to be. That's more than enough. People knew where they stand. Whereas with this armor system, I just really don't enjoy it. It just doesn't feel like round-based classic zombies. It makes you feel like you're playing DMZ or Warzone. It doesn't suit it. It doesn't suit it, and that's the point I'm making. All these things on paper are actually cool for zombies. Imagine having armor, imagine having Scorestreaks, loadouts. It sounds good. And if you told us back in 2015, everyone would have been like, that sounds pretty cool. When it's actually in there, the fundamentals behind it, it sounds good, but when you implement it all at once, it just doesn't make zombies feel the same. And with armor, also rarities of weapons. I mean, going back to old school zombies, the rarity of weapons was just having it packed and non-pack-a-punched. Having these rarity of weapons, it's just, I don't like it. It really ruins the feel. Once again, it makes you feel like you're playing Warzone. Classic zombies used to actually pay attention to what weapon you're having. It used to actually make a difference. Some weapons just weren't viable. I feel like no one's paying attention to the weapons anymore. It's all about the rarity. You can have one of the worst weapons in the game, but if it's epic rarity, it's good, rather than the weapon itself. I feel like it takes away that aspect. You know, when you pack something out of the box now, there's no excitement of what weapon it is. It's not like back in the day, oh my god, I got this weapon, I got the ray gun, all the good classic weapons. It's alright, I got a rare weapon, I got an epic weapon, I got a legendary weapon. You're paying attention to the rarity, not the weapon, which takes away the whole experience. Scorestreaks. That whole like workbench situation where you can go to that workbench and purchase armor, purchase score streaks, that workbench needs to go. But if they took away the armor, the score streaks, the rarity, there would be no workbench. So I'm not going to add the workbench into it. Just take away the individual things that are in it, such as the previous two and score streaks. Score streaks for me don't fit zombies whatsoever. There is no point in it, and to be honest, all they do is just get in the way when zombies are dropping them on high rounds. And realistically, you only ever use score streaks when you're trying to exfil or when you're trying to exit the game and stuff like that. Score streaks, man, are just pointless. Having like a sentry gun or something like that, like realistically, what the fuck? And no one's using that. Having a chopper gunner, you're only using that to exfil. Just get rid of it. It just takes away the classic feel. Once again, I know I keep reverting back to that point of classic feeling of zombies and nostalgia. Nostalgia is not even the point I'm making, but it just doesn't hit the same. I feel like someone that's 10 years old that didn't even experience classic zombies was, if they played the 2, they would have a different feeling because it just hits different. This zombies is not that scary in the slightest. There's no like eerie, scary feeling to it. Everything's so in front of you and easy and accessible, and things like armor, score streaks makes it easier to survive. The whole point of zombies is the challenge to survive. So I don't care if you're making it better for the easier players and like for the new players, because no one complained back in the day. If you started on Black Ops 3 Zombies, no one was complaining it's too difficult. You just got used to it and you ended up loving the game. Another one for me is loadouts. I think they should take away the whole loadout aspect, which kind of goes hand in hand, because now we have the camo grind on zombies, so it kind of makes it easier for that. But the only good thing about having a loadout is when you're going for the camo grind, so you can select which weapon you want. I think just take away that in the first place, because it takes away the mystery box. The mystery box becomes virtually pointless because you can start with the loadout you want. You're only ever opening the mystery box if you want a wonder weapon, which most zombies maps you can make the wonder weapon. So the mystery box realistically just becomes completely pointless, which is sad. And the last point I have to why classic zombies is not hitting the same, and that's within the storyline. Why is directed mode a thing? I'm sorry. Who the fuck has ever asked for a directed mode? Who has ever done a zombies Easter egg? I want every instruction to tell me how to do this. I know I didn't. Even when I was 12 years old, didn't have a clue how to play zombies, but got into Easter eggs in the storyline. The whole point of it is figuring it out for yourself or watching tutorials on YouTube and stuff. That was the fun of it, no? Like, am I the only one that thought that? The satisfaction of completing an Easter egg goes away. There's no challenge behind it on directed. Even if you don't use directed mode, knowing that is an option and people are going to complete it anyway, it just doesn't hit the same. They've made it too basic. They've made zombies too easy, and they try to cater towards the new players far too much, which ruins zombies. That's my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that. Like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
30 seconds to impact. We are reaching multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are a fool, Beethoven! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing!
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission. He's still alive.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richtofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.